Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Hoopla, y'all show. This is the first one of 2020. So, yes, I'm whipping them out here to get started for the new year. And this is episode number 101. Woohoo! Yes, starting for my new goal of getting 50 new shows done. And so, in this show, I am your host, Shay Rippinger of Hip to Hoopla. I am a hoop instructor, a health coach, happiness coach, laughter yoga person, and I make custom hoops and do all kinds of things. So we talk about health, humor, and hooping in this. And this is kicking off a series. And the series is, I'm going to use my notes here, is the How to Get There series. Because, when I'm recording this is January. So a lot of people have goals, resolutions, what have you. I'm just going to go with goals rather than resolutions. Resolutions sounds so ominous. But just goals, because I think all of us have goals whenever, I don't care what time of year it is, you want to accomplish something. So, and this is, this is about how to get there. And I'm going to talking about directions of how to get there. And today the theme is circle. So circle is an interesting way to get there. So health, humor, and hooping. And then I'll be teasing I was just showing the hoop move, and it's going to be the backpack series for this series of 4 episodes. So it's going to be some variations of a hooping trick that's known as the backpack, or and I'm going to show you some variations of it. So that's going to be kind of fun with this one. Tonight we're going to do a shoulder wrap backpack. So already kicking off, and I'm also going to stay on time. I've got my notes here, and we're going to whip through this, and stay tuned because I've got all kinds of good stuff all throughout the show, and it's going to be a short show. So all right, here we go. Here we go. So circle. So how to get there? Circle. Not the best way to get to a path. So circle or square, because what happens is you start at a point and then you come back to the same point. So you're really not necessarily accomplishing anything. So that's the how to get there. Circle isn't necessarily your best bet, but for health reasons, the circle, my health recommendation is a hoop. So I actually want to demonstrate with a better hoop here. There we go. I'm going to demonstrate with one of mine. I haven't even, I'm broadcasting from my new studio. This is my new office, new studio, Hoopsmith area, all that kind of stuff. So I have limited supplies in here. It's been a long time coming of trying to get this all together to even make this all possible. But anyway, I make hoops and sell them, and I teach how to hoop and all that kind of good stuff. But my health recommendation is a hoop. It's the ultimate circle. So even though trying to get somewhere on a path, if you're trying to get to a goal and trying to go in a circle, that might not be the best way to get there because you're always ending up back from your and overlapping your start point. Maybe a direct line. We'll get to that one in the series here. Might not be your best route, but a hoop is a great thing. Here's why a hoop is a great thing. 3 reasons, okay? So it is a happiness generator. It is, I love this because wherever I bring hoops, I see people smile. Even if I'm not hooping, it's just bringing a pile of hoops or a hoop, and it just generates smiles. It's lovely. It's a lot of fun. That's number 1. And there's so many benefits to having a hoop, hooping, all that kind of good stuff. So the ultimate circle, this is a happy thing. Health recommendation. The second one, this is one of my favorite ones. It's a stress reducer. Who doesn't need to reduce a little stress in your life, okay? So you can just play with this plastic circle. This plastic circle has brought a lot of joy to a lot of people, not just this one, but all thousands and millions of hoops around the world have done that. It's definitely a stress reducer. So it boosts your serotonin levels and your endorphin levels and reduces your cortisol levels. So it boosts your happy hormones and reduces your stress hormones. So really good to note that. Okay, and number 3, it is an all level and all entry, no excuses, easy health movement. So health improver. So it is a great way to just get in, and I don't, you could just be sitting there twirling it or doing whatever. Just sit there and play with it. You know, you don't even have to do anything fancy with it. Move in and out of it, and it will bring some good movement and health. So it just is an awesome thing. Okay, moving right along. So I recommend these circles. If you need a circle, I do a complimentary hoop consultation. I'll help you get your very own circle. And that is right for you and for what you want to use it for. So it's not necessarily a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. You don't have to worry about it coming to your belly button. There's different strokes for different folks and different hoops for different folks as well. Alrighty. Now, moving on to the humor section, I like to do a little laughter yoga exercise in these shows. So I encourage you to do this with me. So this is going to be an easy one. I don't know if you all remember the old Karate Kid movies. My chair is not rolling very well on the carpet here. This is what happens when you do a live show, even when you're recording it. Okay, so the old Karate Kid series, there was wax on, wax off move. So what we're going to be doing, laughter yoga is all about just breathing, smiling, laughing, and getting some really good oxygenation in the lungs. So we want to have some good posture, raise up, lift your shoulders, rolling back, and take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Okay, so what we're going to do with this, I'm actually going to stand with this. I highly encourage you to do this with me. And what we're going to do, and you can just start with your arms down, and we're going to take a nice deep inhale in, and we're going to do this 3 times. Take it in, and laugh it out on the other side. And laugh it, bring it, inhale it in, and laugh it out on the other side. Exhale it out. One more time, inhale it in, and laugh it out on the other side. Now we're going to reverse direction. So we're going to inhale it in, and then laugh it out. And then inhale it in, and laugh it out. Exhale it out. One more time. Inhale it in, and laugh it out. And at the end of laughter yoga exercises, we take our hands together, and you can do this with me too. We do this twice. We go very good, yay. Very good, yay. So that's awesome. So if you did that with me, you might have a little burst of energy, happiness, enthusiasm. So that's a really neat thing. So I encourage you to share that with other people. So, and if you're on live, let me know where you're watching. Oh, and Sherry's watching. Hello. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, Sherry's, Sunshine Sherry. She's one of my favorites. She's a student friend. She's awesome. Mountain neighbor, all kinds of good stuff. So, all right, so my last thing, moving right along, and keep it on my time budget. Yes, and also, this show is dedicated to my husband, Bill, who it's his birthday today. So, my shape for you is still a circle, because we do have an unlanding love that, you know, it goes in a circle. So it's a closed loop, you know. So and we're at different places on the loop sometimes. We're still going around the same circle. So it's a nice journey and path with us. As a matter of fact, we have 2 circles because of the rings and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, yeah. Speaking of which, yeah. All right, so hoop. Here we go. So this is part of the backpack series. Okay, so although I make these nice ones, I have. Because I have a limited amount of hoops in my office. Actually, let me try this one. Let's see if this fits in the frame with the big chair. Let's see if I can move the chair out of the way here. Okay, let's see if I can fit in the frame. Yes, okay. So what we're going to do, this is backpack wrap, and this is what the move looks like, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm taking the hoop in my right hand. So you want to use, so why I'm switching hoop sizes from this little hoop is, if you're really flexible and or I just highly recommend using a little bit bigger hoop size because you don't have to worry about arching your back so much and getting your arms dove into a small circle like this. It's not that it's not possible. It is possible with this to get that, but it's going to be a little easier. You'll have more success using a little bit larger hoop. So I'm going to demonstrate with a little bit larger hoop. And this is still not a huge hoop. This is still a fairly small hoop. So I encourage you to go larger. You want to just have it into a place where you can get your arms in it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take, I'm starting that hoop in my right hand, and I'm going to say hi to, hi Susie, all the way from California. Okay, so what we're doing is we're starting with the hoop in the right hand, thumb up, and I'm going to be wrapping around my left shoulder. And as I wrap around my left shoulder, I'm going to scoop that left hand into, so it's a big circle, scoop the hand into the circle. That's going to start that backpack. And as the hoop wraps around, I'm going to dive my right hand in, and you're going to do this backpack or a trap, if you will, with the hoop. So once again, you're taking the hoop, we're wrapping. This is a shoulder wrap backpack, and wrapping. So with the right hand, wrap it around and dive the hand in. Wrap it around, dive the hand in. So wrapping, so with the reverse direction, not reverse direction, but from behind, so you can see what I'm doing. Right hand, with the hoop in the right hand, thumb up, wrap it around the left shoulder, dive that left hand in, dive the right hand in, and then you have the hoop track. And you can do all kinds of moves from this little shoulder wrap backpack combination. So it is a combination because you're using two moves. So there's the backpack, which, so this is the backpack, but generally speaking, you need to get into the backpack somehow. So, and I'm going to show you some other ways to get in there too. So that is our hoop move for this episode. So to conclude and review, there are different ways to get to your goals. Circle is not your best one, because you start at a point and you come back to that same point, so you're not necessarily really getting anywhere. But on a health note, having a hoop is an awesome thing because it is a great thing for a happiness generator, stress reducer, and movement improver, and boost those endorphins, happy hormones. And then we've got that backpack series with a shoulder wrap and backpack. Okay, so that is the conclusion of this show. I thank you so much for watching. And yes, I'm on time, on budget. So rock on, peace out. Thank you for watching, and tune into the rest of this series. There are 4. I'm going to get them all in January, and they'll all be up on YouTube. If you haven't already liked, please like the channel, subscribe, and please share this video with your friends who you might think would benefit from this, and comment too, please. What is one of your goals this year? What is one of your goals this month, this week, today? You know, what is it that you're working on? And, you know, extra bonus points if you say of like how you're trying to get there. So that would be lovely to know. Let's share our goals. So one of my goals I have this year, it's a very, I'm doing a little less this year. Trying to work on less to equal more. It's a different concept for me. So I'm calling it my little things list. And so for me personally, it's doing hooping every day, a little bit of reading, a little bit so laughing, and yoga. That's part of my list. So it's but it's a little things list. So it's not necessarily about I need to do an hour of reading or an hour of an hour. You know, it's a little bit so that I can get that in every day. So that's my goal, and so far I'm on track. So not every day is perfect. So I might miss some of the beats on those, but for the most part, it's been pretty successful. And again, I'm trying to keep it low, and you know, not necessarily setting the bar low, but just for me personally, just being able to get it in a little level, it makes a big difference because I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the longevity. So it's not about, you know, a short sprint, but a longer version of that. So yeah, all right. So thanks so much for watching. All right, I am seriously signing off right now. So write in the comments what's your goal, and rock on, peace out. See you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.